Hi,
Any
it's
other
Pankaj
questions
here.
from the students? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. I have a question.
yeah, please tell.
Yeah, hi. This is Pankaj here, and I'm a research scholar. What question I have, being an engineering student, how it will improve our career in digital era?
Maybe I'll try to answer your question briefly, and I'll allow other speakers to talk about that. I think you need to, for me, if I have to prepare myself to in the digital era as for my career, I need to know what's required in the market. What are your target companies? You know what their requirements are. The better you know about the requirements, the better you can prepare yourself, then you stand a higher chance of getting a job from them. So it all start with what they need.
So do we have any kind of online session presented by your team so we can learn and proceed our career in digital era?
You mean online course? Is that what you meant?
Yeah. By your organization.
By Asia HRM.
But if we do have this request from a lot of your students, we'll be happy to explore further into this direction. We are more than happy to.
By the way, Rita, maybe you can also be member of HRM in our YouTube channel as well as our LinkedIn. So there's a lot of interviews that our founder Rita has already interviewed a lot of successful individual CEOs. So you can hear to those interviews and videos, and you can can learn from that. But if there's any specific area that you like to have or to know, so we can help by looking at the specific expert in any area, and then we can do that, and then we can post some via our LinkedIn as well as our YouTube, and you can go to our LinkedIn and YouTube and view those interviews for free.
Yeah, thank you, Zhu.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you. So any other questions from the students?
Yeah, Mr. Pankaj, you can ask some other questions. You can write down in the chat box also. Mr. Pankaj, you may ask, you are free to ask other questions, or you may write down in the chat box also.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Thank you.
You may ask some innovative questions related to digital era.
Yeah, I would like to add to that since while waiting for the next question. As mentioned by Ms. Rita just now, for you to learn or to understand about the job or positions that you are interested in, what you can do basically, is to go to the job portal and identify the positions and compare a few positions, and you can look at the job requirement, and then based on that, you can analyze, make your own assessment or gap analysis on the skill gap that you have, and then for instance, if that position requires some knowledge in some specific software. So what we can do basically is to right now immediately can enroll or learn that kind of software or applications. So for instance, in HR, for instance, if you're looking for certain position, maybe you need to know about SAP. So you have to search for that particular course and learn either through a course, or you can also try to do that via getting an internship with a company that provide that kind of software that you can learn, and then by doing that you can acquire the skill and knowledge and meet the requirement as stated or mentioned in the online portal. Yeah.
Thank you, Sue. I've
Ma'am, I have a one query. Vishal here from management, PhD scholar. Sir, how can we create opportunity in today's market through digital era? For example, I have been SAP MM and FICO certified there, and currently I'm working as a HR manager in Wipro Infinimind vendor. So how can we create opportunity for a coming generation or youngster, or for any kind of platform we can operate through creating opportunity? How we can do it? Can you please guide us?
you meant job opportunities?
Yeah, opportunities. For example, you said like we can have through digital era, we can get an entrepreneurship, and we can implement a digital new era in the projection of field.
Okay, I think let me try to answer that questions. Hi, Vishal. So, basically, I think what we need to highlight during the digital era is how we initiate ourselves on learning something new from time to time. So it is no longer like waiting for your professor, from your teacher to told you what to do, to give you the guidance, but you need to also open yourself on new things, meaning that you have to explore more. You have the internet to support you on learning a lot of new things, to upskilling yourself from time to time. The more you open new things that you can learn from time to time, the more opportunity and the more network that you will get. For instance, in Asia, it's quite familiar. We have Tech in Asia, we have Glints, we have LinkedIn as a platform, and a lot of other new platform that just came, and then they can provide you with a lot of new things, new knowledge, and also like when you're joining a community like us in Asia HRM. So it will help you to, open your network, giving you new point of view about the situation outside. And from there, you can try to understand deep about the industry, what is the needs that now become the trend, how to add more knowledge. You cannot just wait for others to give you, but you need to try to find it by yourself. The more you are engaged with the brand, the more you are engaged with you know their availability on the market, and the social media. It will help you to understand better about what will be the best career that fits you, your need, your knowledge, your skills, and you can also make a list on what is the new knowledge that you want to learn, so it will help you to upskill yourself. I hope that answered your question. Again, we are each other are competing. That's the thing. It's not it's once you finish your study, it will no longer a group of people who are, we are best friends, yes, but we are competing each other to find an opportunity. Either we want to do entrepreneurship, or we want to start our career in a big corporation. I hope that
Ma'am,
answer your question.
ma'am, one more query is there. For example, current scenario, I am doing ITL certification 4.0 version. As you are aware about information technology infrastructure library, it is all about ITL 4.0 version I'm doing currently. So what will be the like in digital era, coming era is there? So ITL, how long means will be useful for us for getting in this digital era? Useful for creating opportunity, because I have done 3 to 4 courses around SAP MM, SAP FICO. As sir EY sir has told, SAP is the best platform. So SAP FICO and SAP MM and production management also have done course. But where to implement? I want to know that we studied, even we did engineering, we did MBA, we study books wise, knowledge wise, but where we will do the practical? That is what lacking India, and that is the reason we are getting behind. So we want to
Correct.
know where we can do that best users, and make our opportunity create more in entrepreneur in the terms of entrepreneurships.
Got it, got it. Vishal, I think that this is something that I usually, share to students here in Indonesia, that find more opportunities on doing internship. That will be the best way for you to start implement what you are learning on your study, right? So, and I think now with the digital era, it's not only, the internship program is not only open locally in India. You can apply also internship all over the world. And even also they are a lot of freelancer work also available on the market right now. So what you need to do is to, strengthen yourself, especially, if you then you want to go out from India to get the internship opportunity, then you need to make sure that you have a perfect English, because that was like one of the communication ways, right? The best one is you need to mastering your English, and then you can find a new opportunity. So for me, if you are asking how you implement, then try to open yourself for any internship opportunity, because with the opportunities of doing the internship, you will get the exposure on the work environment itself. And I know that, it's not only happen in India that the internship is not as much as the numbers of the students, but this also happens in another country. But yes, there is always an open opportunity for you to do the internship outside of India, outside of your country, because this is a digital era, so you can find any opportunity, not only limited by the area of where you are staying. I hope that answer your questions, Vishal.
Yeah. Thank
In
you.
fact,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
Rani has said very
Shravan, if you
fantastically that you need to be continuously do the internship and other training when you are in the higher education or the other things. In fact, I would like to take it a little further also, that once you have completed your higher education and you have taken a first employment or second employment in the industry or something where you will definitely be getting to work with many tools and techniques which are related to the digital era. So if I would like to give an example, in the education field, if you are working for a university, you will definitely be confronted with the ERP system. Or you can say that a lot of AI or artificial intelligence will be there, and you will be required to work with those artificial intelligence tools and techniques so that the work can be done in a speedy way and accurately. So in that way, you will definitely be getting the chances and opportunity to work with the digitalization. And more and more you will be going up into your employment, your career, you will be coming across with the many techniques and procedures of digitalization. So in that way, you will be getting the training, and also you will be implementing what you have learned from your books and the higher education. Over to you.
Yeah, it's really a very well said about the internships opportunity by Rani as well and Dr. Ajay as well, that how the students are getting the exposure even sitting at home also. During COVID period, the internship era doesn't stop. The companies, the corporates are, sending their projects through digitalization. The students, while working in the remote area, they are doing the real projects and accordingly submit the projects through online and getting a reward, and that will be beneficial future for their career prospect as well as for their resume building when they are when they are getting the PPO, the pre-placement offers and all. Yeah. So it's now over to Ms. Rita for further inputs.
Okay, so if no other questions from the students, we would like to walk you through this mentoring program that we are going to embark in our community. Okay.
Okay. So Rita, you are going to show some of your mentoring programs for our students. You please go ahead.
Correct. Thank you, Dr. Shona. Let me see. Okay, but before we start, I would like to play the video. Okay, so Rani, would you mind? Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second, yeah? I hope I play the right video again this time.
Jenny. Thank you. So I would like to share with you my slides. I would like to go through it quickly. Okay. So, okay. Although we all talk about HR, but no matter whether you are studying HR in your university studies or you are from engineering or other disciplines, I'm sure that this mentoring program is for you. Okay, why did I say so? This is you will find it out later. Okay, so the name of our mentoring program is HR Inspire. We want to inspire you, so we want to motivate you through mentoring. In my earlier session, I talked about the importance of having a mentor. It's really important that we have the right mentor to guide us through the journey. Okay, so here's the table of content of this file. So some of the slides that might not be very applicable to you, I'll just skip it. Okay, so everything begins with the end in your mind. So what's the purpose of this program then? Basically, is everybody can see it, right? Everybody can see my slides, right? Everybody can, right? Okay, good. So the purpose is to help you to grow your career development goal. And at the same time, we also want to contribute to the HR community around Asia. Because this program is for mentors and mentees, not just for mentees. We also have a group of good-hearted mentors who are willing to give out their time and their resources to help the mentees to achieve their goal. That's why for them, they want to contribute to the society, to the HR community, to the people at large. And for the mentees, we help them to achieve their goals, whether that is related to their career or a particular task and so forth. We are here to help you out to achieve their goals. Okay, so these are the purposes of the program. So for criteria for the mentee, right? So I encourage everybody to be a mentee of this program because it's an excellent program joined by a lot of HR leaders, all the HR leaders in the market from different parts of the world, from different countries, and they have very good experience in guiding you, not just in the human resources aspect, but also in helping you to write your CV, how to look better in an interview, or even to plan your career. Because we are here, we have been in this profession for many years. We know how to pick the right person. We know how to do a very good CV. We always want to see very good CV, impressive CV, in order for us to identify the right talent. Your CV helps a lot. Okay, so criteria for the mentee is a member of the club. So we have a free membership for all the students. You are all welcome to join us. And this is a 4 months program. So your commitment is very important. Nothing will happen unless you are committed. And this is how you need to participate in the individual meetings with the mentors and also the big meetings with all the mentors and mentees for experience sharing. Okay, so we also need your feedback about the program. As for the mentor, I just already quickly mentioned that they are all the HR professionals and leaders in the industry. So what's your role? If you have participated as a mentee, you need to prepare, as we mentioned earlier, right? Well, good preparation is the key to success. Everything needs to be well prepared. So you need to prepare well for the sessions. We have a series of mentoring sessions. Basically, we require you to have individual sessions with your mentor every 2 weeks. Okay, so if a 4 month program, basically you have 8 individual sessions with your mentors. Okay, and then you need to identify the goal in your program. If a permanent program, this is the goal that you want to achieve at the end of the program. You need to make your goal very clear, to set your goal at the beginning of the program. And then you share, when you are at your best work. You need to you share, and also the mentor will also guide you and how you can be able to achieve your goal. Of course, along the journey, you also have to meet to set your milestones, right? So for the first month, this is the milestones that you have set and you're able to achieve it. And all these milestones will help you to achieve your ultimate goal at the end of the program. And then you applying your learning from the mentoring program to achieve your goals, or even in your daily life and also in your study. And of course, you have to respect the mentor's network. The mentor might be able to guide you to the right people within her network or his network. And then, of course, in a session, you really have to use active listening and then learn hard by writing notes and so forth. Okay, so this would be the roles and responsibility of mentees. And then for the mentors, I think I will skip this part. And what should be covering in each session? As I mentioned, throughout the program, it's a 4-month program. And then we have every two, and then at the beginning of the program, mentee and mentor has to sit together to set the goal that the mentee wants to achieve at the end of the program. And then along the way, the milestones. And every 2 weeks, they sit together to review the progress. Okay. And then, of course, in each of these meeting, action plan needs to be in place in order for the mentee to achieve their goals. Okay, so that will be covered in each session. And then this is the journey that the mentor and mentees have to go to walk together. That is for the mentee, they need to write down their goals in the journal. We have already prepared a workbook for all the mentees for the program so that they can drop down their goals and also the notes that they have in the program. Okay, so write down your goals in the journal, and then we will match you with the right mentor, and then participate in each of the webinar. As I mentioned, we have webinar every month, which is a webinar for us to have it with all the mentors and mentees together. So all of us will share, and also we might have a particular topic in that webinar as well. Okay, so 4 months program, the first session, getting to know each other, confirm the goal, and after each session, just agree on some of the actions, and then prepare for the next session. And then at least 8 sessions in this 4-month program. And then towards the end, take a step toward realizing your potential, because maybe at the end of the program, you might realize some potential which you did not know at the beginning of the program. And the mentee is there to help you identify your potential or help you to unleash your potential. And of course, you need to provide feedback about this mentoring program so that we can make it better and better each time. And we started in August and we finish in November. That is next month. And we are having the kickoff meeting. How do I stop sharing? And we are having the kickoff meeting next Friday. So if you are really interested in this program, because all are the HR leaders, and they will be there to help you out to plan your career. They'll be there to help you out if you are looking for a job. They'll be there, as I mentioned earlier. They'll guide you on how to help you land a good job, especially you don't have any ideas on the skills required, how to get yourself prepared world, and how to write good CVs, what are the things that you attend to when you're attending interviews, and so forth and so on. Anything related to job finding, anything, I'm sure that the HR leader will be more than happy to help you out. And if you want to participate, I think it's very easy to remember, is next Friday, what time? Next Friday, 8 o'clock KL time, Hong Kong time, which is, I think, 8 o'clock. Is that 5:30 Indian time?
Rita, let me interrupt, because these are all the students. We can accordingly, after seeing our academic schedule, we can mention the time to you on behalf of the students and other participants on this Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I already typed the sign up link in the chat box. And for all the students, we are having a discount for all the students. As long as you click on this link, and then you input the discount code. Let me write it on the chat box. So this is the discount code, and then the cost for the mentoring program is $25 after the discount. And also the clock is kicking. If you're interested, please sign up before Sunday, okay? Because we have already done all the matching But Dr. Shauna has come up with a very good heart. She said, oh, why don't we give chance to our students so that more people will benefit it. That's why we'll quickly put together this session today. And I told Dr. Shauna that we just can have 1 or 2 more days for the students to sign up because so that would be from me. Questions from the students? Students will be sending a link for the same and other necessary. Okay, question from the students?
Rita, one thing I would like to ask that on behalf of the students, I definitely, send all the links, whatever you have sent me, right? And accordingly, they have to register, and accordingly, we decide the timing and all, and we can float the information to the students after seeing our academic calendar of the university, right? So I think this time we already briefed, and if I request and accordingly, we can wind up because it's time up. And we can send the links and other details, necessary details, and accordingly keep it moving because it's a mentorship program. We have to sit together again and again and again regarding our goal, participations, right? Conduction, response, reflection, I can say, and agreed action at last, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, then have a nice time, and really it's a wonderful session. Thanks, Rani, and thanks, all the participants, all the HR mentors, especially thanks to, our Asia HRM founder, Rita. A special thanks, and, it's really a wonderful platform today's for all the students and all the participants. We keep moving on this platform further, right?
Okay. Dr. Shona, shall we take a group picture before we end the session today?
Yeah, definitely.
Will the students just turn on their video or their camera?
They can turn on their video, students and participants. You may turn your videos, your cameras. You may turn your videos and cameras to have a wonderful pic together.
Okay, even the dog, right, is joining.
They're not turning up. आप सब अपने videos camera on कर सकते हैं. All the students, all the participants. And if Dr. Ajay, if you're there, you can also, Dr. Ajay, are you there? Okay, Rita, I think it's okay. I think students are, it's okay.
1, 2, 3.
Or we may, all the expert mentors, if they can put on their camera with us, so we can take a wonderful pic. Only the expert mentors. विशाल आप बंद कर दीजिए अपना कैमरा. All the expert mentors.
Maybe somebody can also take pictures. I don't know, when I keep on pressing the key, doesn't really.
That's
fast. Maybe Randy and us to take pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do that.
1, 2, 3. And another page, right? We have another page here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if we cannot take one pic together, all the mentors with us, all the expert mentors with us.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to handle it. Anyway. Okay, very good.
That's really nice, yeah.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the other students, for giving
Thank
us.
you, Mr. Abdullah. Thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Happy weekend, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.